On the fateful day of March 15, 44 before Christ, his story was irrevocably altered. Julius Caesar, the powerful and undisputed ruler of Rome, was at the pinnacle of his reign. Having transformed the Roman Republic with his astonishing military victories, Caesar had not only solidified his position but also sparked heated debates among the Roman Senate. Some hailed him as the savior of Rome, the man who brought peace and prosperity after years of civil war. Others, however, saw him as a tyrant who had become too powerful and whose ambition threatened to dismantle the very foundations of the Republic. At this critical juncture, whispers of conspiracy spread throughout Rome. Many senators feared that Caesar, with his vast power and influence, would declare himself king, effectively ending the Republic's system of government. They plotted to put an end to his rule before it could become irreversible. Despite the rising tensions, Caesar seemed unaware of the full scale of the conspiracy, dismissing rumors as nothing more than elder chatter. His confidence in his own inevitably blinded him to the looming danger. On the day of his death, Caesar was summoned to the Senate. He made his way to the theater of Pompey, where the Senate had gathered to meet. Unbeknownst to him, a group of senators had already positioned themselves to carry out their deadly plan. Among them was the prominent senator Brutus, whom Caesar had trusted deeply, even considering him a loyal friend. As Caesar entered the Senate, he was surrounded by the conspirators, and without warning, the first blow was struck by Senator Casca. Stunned and wounded, Caesar attempted to fight back, but his attackers were relentless. Within moments, other senators joined in the assault, each taking turns to stab the man who had once been their leader. As Caesar struggled, weakened by the countless blows, he looked into the eyes of one man, Brutus, and in that instant, he realized the true nature of his betrayal. In his final moments, Caesar uttered the words that have echoed throughout history. Et tu, Brute. And you, Brutus? With that, the great ruler of Rome fell to the ground. His still got drenched in blood. 23 stab wounds ended in the life of the man who had reshaped the Roman world and forever altered his course. But Caesar's death did not bring the peace that his assistants had hoped for. Instead, it plunged Rome into a violent civil war, one that would ultimately lead to the collapse of the Republic. His adopted heir, Octavian, would avenge Caesar's murder and eventually become the first emperor of Rome, taking the name Augustus Caesar. The transformation from a republic to an empire began that day, making the end of an era and the rise of Imperial Rome. The assassination of Julius Caesar remains one of the most significant events in world history. It serves as a stark reminder that even the most powerful leaders are vulnerable to betrayal, and that ambition, unchecked, can have devastating consequences. As Caesar survived, the fate of Rome, and indeed, the world might have unfolded along an entirely different path.